So I've been following your typical common sense path to health. You go vegan, then you go high carb vegan, then fruitarian, then breatharian, then you're floating. You're breathing in sunshine. You're high-fiving butterflies. It's a fun life. I noticed I was dying though.
Let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands.
The main lesson we're going to learn in today's video is that you can't compare yourself to others. You see someone doing something, you're like, that looks like a good idea. I'm going to do that. Take, for example, Eli Martyr. I think a lot of fruit-based people look up to him because he seems to get magical results. He's very healthy. He's like never tired until like he works like the 14-hour shifts at the movies. He's a stuntman. Sometimes he's doing that fasted. He doesn't appear to eat much. Perfect skin. He's glowing, happy, social. Like, he's getting great results. And like, sometimes he's eating like 1,200 calories. It's weird. And so you're thinking, okay, that's the goal. We're getting there. Like, we don't need as much as we've been taught. We're all overeating. So it's like, okay, let's reduce. But when I do it, like, my body does not do what his body does. Mine gives up. So what I've been doing all winter long, I'm not trying to restrict calories and become a breatharian. I'm just listening to my body, eating when I'm hungry, and I notice when I enter in my calories on Chronometer, I'm getting like a 12-year-old girl's calories. It's like yesterday was heading towards 1,067 calories. And I was like, wow, no wonder I am dying. So like we had a dinner planned at a restaurant and I just decided to eat that dinner at Fresh. It was just like oil and grease. And I was like, whatever, man, feed yourself, you stupid ass. Because this whole winter, I'm just depressed as hell. I'm sad. I have no joy. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Like, I have good energy. It makes no sense. My life is perfect. I have everything I'd ever want. We're heading to Kingsville soon. New life awaits us. Like, everything in the world to look forward to, and I'm just there dreading every minute, and just nothing is exciting. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And I just got the intuition that maybe you're under eating, you stupid ass, because like I'm skinny as shit, and I've always known like these people that try to get shredded, end up with like no body fat whatsoever. They end up depressed with many mental problems. And I'm like, I'm shredded as hell. I'm like 125 pounds. I've done 2 dry fasts in the past month, just one little 36-hour each. And it was my second one about 5 days ago, where I'm just like starving. It was much easier than the last fast, and I felt okay, but I was just like, maybe I am a little malnourished over here because I'm even more depressed now. And I'm just like, I need to eat. Whenever I go to the grocery store, I have this habit. I walk into the door, I turn left. There's this section over there that has sushi. And I always like walk towards it. Like no, what are you doing? It has salt and sugar, go away, what are you doing? And I ignore it. And so but I keep going there and I'm like, why the hell does my body want to keep going in that direction? So one day I got fed up. It was like 2 days after the dry fast. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat it. So it's cucumber only. I grabbed 3 packs, plain as hell. I get home, I couldn't believe how delicious they were because there's salt, there's sugar, there's fun, vinegar. And so I eat all 3 of those packs. And I'm like, that was fun times. The good old days where I used to just eat food and not like beat myself up like a teenage girl and like vomit on my dog or whatever they do. So I was pretty happy with that. And 2 days later, I'm at my organic shop, and this just shows you the escalating patterns when you allow yourself one food that you're not used to, a little salt. When you open that door to salt, every time you walk past that damn door, salt is there waiting. He doesn't just come in, but he's at the door waiting like, what do you think, bro? You want to hang? I'll come. It's fun times. Remember that last time? That was fun, right? Just tell me to come in and I'll come. It's like that Sinners movie. They can't come in unless you open the door and say, hey, Yes, come on in and kill me. Ow! But I get into trouble when I find these role models and I want to replicate what they do, and I just can't get the results, and then I get fed up and I end up harming myself. And even Eli himself would say, don't start where I am now. I've been working like decades towards this. I didn't just start doing this. He was like plant-based for years, and then like went raw, and then ate tons and cheat meals and all kinds of stuff, and cooked food here and there and experiments, and it took him a decade to get where he is. And I'm just like, let's go now, man. The thing I love most about this world is, here's today's message. I think I was under eating, getting skinny. That's why I was depressed. For every person like me, there's the fat depressed person. Why is he depressed also? He's overeating, if anything. Your theory's stupid. Oh, I was under eating. Okay, I overate and also wanted to die. We learn nothing ever. We're all very different, but I do feel a little mood alleviation. I just feel a bit happier, and it is more fun to eat things. So like I'm under-eaten. I underestimated how many calories are in anything. Like a squash, you can eat an entire squash. You know how much? Guess how much calories is in this squash? About 180. It's hard to even eat one. You cook a meal of this. I was having this glorious meal where I would cook a squash, a bit bigger than that. Okay, say you have 2 squashes. So you have this with like a baked zucchini and a salad on the side. You enter it in on Chronometer, you're at 400 calories. And that was your dinner. And it takes hours to digest, and like you're not gonna eat too late. And then all of a sudden, what the hell? Like I made a video months ago saying, this is how I'm raw without bananas, you moron. You don't need all these calories, you stupid. And I'm like depressed because I wasn't getting enough calories, enough banana metabolism, metabolites. So I think I got into a bit of trouble getting too lean. That's my theory that I'm running with now. So I'm going to feed myself, maybe a little more meals. I was doing 2 meals a day. We're intermittent fasting. I don't want to eat too late. I'm not hungry early. So it's like, it pushes it into this like 5 to 6 hour window. And it's not healthy. It's not the best thing to do. So eat more meals. Make them high carb. We're sticking with that. We're sticking vegan, because all kinds of things were popping in my mind. I'm like, do I need fish or something? God, I remember last time I was depressed as hell as a vegan, then I ate a piece of salmon and my life came back, and I don't need that fish smell in my life. We're just going high carb and we're eating more. I'm just trying not to binge on junky food, because that door is still open. Salt is hanging there. That was 3 meals now. The first 2 sushis, and I was like, okay, that is fun. And then the restaurant meal last night was so much salt and grease, I couldn't believe it. We went to Fresh. I ordered the beach bowl, which was brown rice with vegan feta cheese, sun-dried tomatoes. The greens were all salted. Sweet potato had salt all over the damn thing. Roasted red pepper, nightshade, hell. It was so oily and greasy, and I'm just like, I didn't care. And I just ate the whole thing, and it was good. I don't even feel worse. I feel better, if anything. So I'm easily binged. I have that mind where it's just like, okay, I'm already waking up thinking like, what am I gonna get, man? I'm gonna go to that grocery store, bunch of cantaloupes for sure, but salt, I'm salivating already. If they have cucumber rolls or something, I'm in, man. I'm all in on that place. So, stop falling for the fads of the internet. You can work towards breatharian, but make it a slow-ass path, man. It's gotta be decades of hard work that gets you there. You don't just flip a light switch. You know, you're drinking coconut semen, whatever that is. Don't drink that. Just thumb the video up. Why does my thumb bend that way? It's weird. Distracts me every time I do it. Don't thumb it down. Why are you doing it? I need the money. The real reason you're doing it is because you are eating 700 calories per second. You're a binge-eating, anorexic, fat piece of skinny shit. You schizophrenic, health nut, breatharian, binge eating scrub. Stop doing it to yourself. So I think feeding is fun. Don't do it too hard. Don't eat too much, but don't eat too little. Don't get too skinny when you have no body fat. You got no happy hormones. And that's not a good place to be. I'll leave after Bitcoin comes into my life. And you subscribe.